Live from Los Angeles, it's the Nick Meyer Show with your host, Nick Meyer.
Hello, Los Angeles and the rest of you. I'm your host, Nick Meyer. Thanks for watching my show tonight. Tonight I have a very special guest. She's a supermodel, and you all know her. Give it up for Twinkie! Hi, you look great. How's it going?
Good, thanks.
So how did you get your name anyway? Do you eat lots of Twinkies?
No, it's the opposite actually. I try to eat healthy even if I weren't a model. I would want to take care of my body.
Is it like that with all models? Do they eat healthy? Maybe go to the gym?
Well, a lot of us do, but not all models, especially when it comes to eating. Some really don't eat enough, if anything at all.
Not eating at all? That sounds like a serious problem.
Well, it is a serious problem. It's called anorexia. Anorexia is an eating disorder causing people to obsess about how much they weigh and how they look.
Doesn't your body need all the energy from food to function? How can someone suffering from anorexia go to work or school? Do these people even go to the gym?
Yes, a lot of them do work out, but they tend to work out too much. Some work out for several hours every day.
Why do they do that? Why don't they just look in the mirror and say to themselves, I look good, and then have something to eat?
Well, after a while, it becomes a mental problem. No matter how thin they are, they look in the mirror and view themselves as being overweight.
Well, this can't go on forever. A person just can't keep losing weight. Eventually you could die, right?
That's right. They need physical and mental help, or else sooner or later they will die.
That would be tragic. How can someone like you or me help a friend or a loved one if we suspect they're suffering from anorexia?
You can get started by educating yourself. Learn to recognize the symptoms. Besides, for a low body weight, a person suffering from anorexia can be anxious, depressed, have mood swings, or isolate themselves. If you think someone you know might have eating disorder, go online. There's plenty of resources to get started.
You said eating disorder? Do you mean there is more than just anorexia?
There are other eating disorders. Two of the most common are binge eating disorder, or BED, and bulimia.
How are they different from anorexia?
With BED and bulimia, the person has episodes of binge eating. They eat way too much food in a short period of time. People who are bulimic will find a way to get the food out of their body, usually by forcing themselves to throw up.
Which eating disorder is worse?
All three are very serious. BED can be a hard one to diagnose. First, people with BED usually don't have a low body weight. In fact, many of them are overweight or obese. Second, most people have never heard of BED. They may just think of themselves as someone who enjoys food or maybe a little bit too much. I was talking to a friend recently who told me she had BED. She only knew she had it because of an ad in a magazine. When she read about the symptoms, she said to herself, well, that's me. Only then did she realize her problem had a name, and she wasn't alone. Only then was she able to get help.
Well, unfortunately, we're out of time. Thanks, Twinkie, for coming on our show and giving us a better understanding of anorexia and the other eating disorders. Good luck with the modeling career. Thanks for watching, and good night, Ellen!
Meyer Show.